If you want your dog to look like this at the end of every day, you've come to the right spot. Hi guys, my name is Chelsea. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking all about dog enrichment, what it is, why do dogs need it, and how often they need it. So oftentimes when I'm looking at dog enrichment on the internet, a lot of what I see is food enrichment, which is absolutely enrichment, but it's so much more than that. So the actual definition of dog enrichment is any activity that challenges your dog mentally, physically, or both. It should decrease their stress level as well as give them a freedom of choice. Every enrichment activity should have an end goal and should mimic a natural behavior. Dogs haven't been domesticated for a long time, so they actually have pretty similar natural behaviors to wolves. Sometimes we can see these behaviors as really problematic. So what I'm talking about is digging, chasing, chewing things, destroying things, jumping. We see a lot of these as super problematic and we don't want them. But in actuality, you're probably not going to be able to train it out of your dog. So instead, what we like to do is embrace these natural behaviors with enrichment activities that will help them to mimic it in a safe way. So enrichment actually doesn't have to cost you anything at all. It's actually up to you how much you want to spend on enrichment. You can spend a good amount of money on it, or you can spend nothing at all. So next we're going to talk about why dogs need enrichment. So similar to why we like to buy new toys for ourselves or go out and do fun activities, it keeps life fun. Life can get kind of boring sometimes, and the same is true for our dogs. And unfortunately for dogs, when they are bored and they have a lot of boredom, that can equal making their own fun, which can be a bad situation. So giving your dog enrichment activities can help to prevent boredom, which ultimately will help to prevent destructive behaviors in inappropriate ways. Enrichment can also help to build your foundational relationship with your dog and helps you to get to know your dog so much better. You learn the ins and outs of what they like, what they don't like, and it's super fun. So when it comes to enrichment, I like to split it into 6 different categories. So oftentimes we see a lot of food enrichment, which is absolutely a category, but there's a lot more. So it's food, sensory, cognitive, social, environmental, and miscellaneous. So miscellaneous will be if it doesn't fit into any of the categories, or maybe it fits into all of them, but it still has an end goal and an end purpose for your dog. So next we're going to talk about how often your dogs actually need enrichment. So you may think that you need to keep your dog enriched all day, every day, but that's actually more detrimental than you think. It's really important for your dogs to learn how to relax. If you enrich your dog all day, every day, they're going to start to expect that. And they're never going to learn that it's okay to chill on the couch or to take a nap, because they're expecting, okay, we're going to keep going. And that can be really detrimental, leading to a dog who just purely doesn't know how to chill out and relax. So in the beginning, do enrichment as often as you can. So if you can only do it a few minutes a day, that's great. That's a great place to start. And then as you learn and develop and know what your dog likes, what your dog dislikes, it's going to become easier and more of a second nature to you to figure out, okay, maybe I should have a lick mat in my freezer every day, or, we're going to go on a sniff walk every day because that's what your dog really likes. So it's going to become easier and easier the more you start to do it, and then you can spend more time doing it. So that's it for today. Let me know if you guys have any questions, like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more enrichment content.